Hello students, today we will discuss about fruit formation. So what is fruit formation? This is the process that takes place after fertilization. And after fertilization, the ovule here, after fertilization, the ovule turns into seed and the outer portion of ovary is turned into fruit. So fruit formation is the process that takes place after the fertilization. Now, what are the types of fruits? If the single ovary is turning into the fruit, that is the true fruit, only the ovary. But when carpels are fusing along with the ovary and taking part in formation of fruit, that is called false fruit. So you can check out this picture. Here ovule is turning into seed and ovary is inside. It is making the inner core and the outer portion of the fruit is formed from the floral parts. So apple is a kind of false fruit. So now we will check out other types of fruits. Here accessory fruit is the false fruit and other three types are the true fruit, which is simple fruit, aggregate fruit and multiple fruit. Now check out the outer portion of the fruit is called the pericarp. This is the pericarp, which is having three parts: exocarp, mesocarp and endocarp. So depending on these outer pericarp, depending on the characteristics of this outer pericarp, we can again divide simple fruit into two types. First one is the fleshy fruit, second one is the dry fruit. So what is fleshy fruit? Here, except the seed, the outer portion, the pericarp is very juicy and comparatively thick and it is succulent. Okay, it doesn't have any splitting or foldings outside. So this is the fleshy fruit. And dry fruit, in case of dry fruit, except the seed, the outer pericarp here is very thin, comparatively thin and dehiscent. What is dehiscent? It has some splitting portion or some folding region here at the middle of the fruit, and if you try to split the fruit into two parts, you can easily do it. You just press in the middle splitted portion here and you have the separated fruit parts in case of dry fruit. So this is the dry fruit where the pericarp is comparatively thick and dehiscent. So these are the two types of simple fruit. One is fleshy fruit, another one is dry fruit. Now you can see so many fleshy fruits are here, and these are the dry fruits. Also the lady's finger, this is also dry fruit. Now aggregate fruit, another kind of simple fruit. Here what happens, in the same flower we can have different free carpels, different free female parts of flower. So after fertilization, all these free carpels become united and forms the total fruit. In case of simple fruit, in the same flower, the same ovary, only one single ovary or united carpels can form the total fruit. But in case of aggregate fruit, the free carpels, see the these carpels are not united before, they were separated, they were free, but after fertilization they become united and forms the total fruit. That's why the name is aggregate fruit. Now the last one, multiple fruit. Here different flowers of the same inflorescence, that means the bunch of flower that is blooming in the same part of branch of a plant, then these flowers are becoming fertilized, and after fertilization all these flowers of the same inflorescence is forming the total fruit. So again let us compare. In simple fruit, the single ovary or united carpels of the flower is forming into fruit, that is simple fruit. In case of aggregate fruit of the same flower, the free carpels become united and forms the fruit. And in case of multiple fruit, the flowers of same inflorescence is forming the total fruit. That's why it is called multiple fruit. So that's all for today. Thank you.